Hey future self, it's your past self here. After traveling through Iceland, we flew off to Amsterdam. Now the only word I can really think of while being there was freedom. Amsterdam was an open place, and I mean that in every way. Open in layout and definitely open in mind. For Amsterdam, the vibe was not only to see what is unseeable, but to try the unspeakable and do the undoable. And throughout my time in Amsterdam, I got to try every one of those experiences. And again, while I could talk about those and try to sum it up, I'd rather give it to myself, who was there experiencing those moments as it happened. So we just arrived at the airport and we're flying in like an hour, so we got a while, but I wanted to just say hello. I'm about to land in arrive in Amsterdam in a few hours, and that's crazy to think about. So this is gonna be a good flight, and it's gonna be good times. I can't wait. Anyway, until then, I'll catch you guys soon. Lucy's face over there. There she is. So we're starting day 2 in our massive trip around the Netherlands. And there's a lot we found out. Like, one is that Amsterdam is huge, especially compared to Iceland. Like, the city just kind of sprawls out for miles upon miles. So you never finish Netherlands the way that you finish Iceland. Like with Iceland, you have a few strips. You kind of get the gist of the city. It just stretches on forever. So as this pigeon walks by, I'll give a good vlog of what I'm doing. We just finished going to the I don't. How do you pronounce it, Lucy? Is it the? It's like Rijksmuseum. Yeah. So, honestly, one of the coolest museums I've been to. You don't have to be into art to go into it. Let's make that clear. If you want to be into art, go to the Van Gogh Museum. It's literally across the street, and I literally do mean literally in that case. So the museum was actually cool. In fact, it was more of history in the medium through art. Today is sadly our last day in Netherlands, and we have seen a lot. We've actually done a lot of exploring. We've learned a few lessons here and there. We learned not to constantly go out for food. We were kind of shocked after Iceland's prices. Like to get a meal there, like the cheapest you could get was like $20. So after the current shock of everything being extraordinarily cheap at first, we quickly thought we could just like eat out every day. And after the second day, Lucy realized, oh shoot, it's gonna cost a lot more. Alright, well now, like that pigeon is flying away, I shall fly away to my place to stay. Alright, you're probably wondering why this video is so stable. That's because I actually brought my, Lucy, what do you call this thing? Tripod. So we finished the Netherlands. We're actually on a train, as you can tell from just looking out there, and we got our own cabin. So let me tell you about Netherlands first. So one, Netherlands is a very great place. If you are interested in international travel, I actually highly recommend the Netherlands, specifically Amsterdam. We found a lot of things to do within 5 days. There's a lot of great food, a lot of great places. Other than that, we went to a lot of restaurants, we checked out a lot of museums. One of the most important museums to check out is the Rijks Museum, R-I-J-K Museum. Oh, it was boring.
It's really big, so make sure you go there early in the day. Or you can get those museum passes so you can split it over several days. We didn't do that, but we probably should have.
Yeah, there's a museum pass. Instant regret I'm not getting that. Like, I think it would have been a lot of fun, and I think we're gonna try to do that for a lot of the other places, because one of the things I learned with Netherlands is that it's okay to be a tourist. We did the canal trips, which are very touristy things to do, but they gave you a lot of history and a lot of fun that like you wouldn't be able to see very easily. And so like getting the museum passes and just checking out, like in this case, Dutch history and everything like that was amazing. And if you come to a bad museum, then that's fine. You've done the pass, you can leave whenever you want. You haven't really wasted $15, you just wasted a bit of time. And so like that's why we highly recommend doing that. You see that? That's my mouth. Oh god, it looks so disgusting. So we're in the middle. We're actually like, I don't know, 40 minutes away from Germany, 20 minutes away from Germany, and somewhere in that range. So let me talk to you about Netherlands a little more. We're still learning the ropes on how to basically explore a place that speaks a different language, because, well, you know, when you only speak English and a little bit of broken Spanish or broken French, like, it's hard to easily communicate with other people who just don't speak either one of those languages and they go to Dutch. So learning how to handle that as a tourist is a little hard. While usually everyone will speak English, or a lot of people will speak English, you don't really want to inconvenience people too often. You don't know the level that they speak English. Like, for example, my broken French, if someone comes up to me, I can try to help them out, but like, let me tell you, I know nothing. I know like absolutely nothing. So
improve a little confidence in yourself for when I'm going to be relying on you in France.
Oh yeah, no. And so when we go to France, it's gonna honestly be a terrible experience at first, but we'll manage to survive. We'll manage to make it work. So until Germany, I'll see you later.